Welcome back here to the Cougar Den. Grayson County and Edmonson County are moments away from getting underway here from the Cougar Den in what should be a great matchup. Anytime it's the Cougars and the Cats, you know you're in for a treat. It doesn't matter what sport it is. It's going to be a lot of fun. 91st all-time matchup between Grayson County and Edmonson County. Very quick, your starting lineup for Edmonson County. It's Will Alexander, Xander Bass, Braden Wall, Tyler Anderson, and Braxton Highball. For Grayson County, very quickly, your starting lineup is Braden Childress, River Blanton, Camden Brothers, Jack Longston, and Dylan Horn. It's going to be a great matchup here between Grayson County and Edmonson County as we are just a little bit over 1 minute to go until we tip off. We'll take a break, come back, have public address announcer Brian Payton's starting lineups after this. This is Lady Cougar Basketball, and Cougar Basketball on K105.
Hi, can I help you?
I just wanted to say thank you. Bye.
Can I help you?
Yeah, just wanted to say thanks.
For what?
For all the money that's been flying out of your drafty windows and doors this winter. It's just so generous of you. So, we wanted to say thanks.
We?
Yeah, the whole neighborhood's here.
Stop throwing your money out the window. Visit us at Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield.
We know windows and doors.
The builder's choice.
You may have heard that the American Legion helps honor our fallen heroes.
Or that the American Legion helped write the GI Bill, enabling veterans to get a college education.
And yeah, you've heard us tell a good story or two.
But did you know that the American Legion does so much more for our veterans?
From advocacy on Capitol Hill to serving others in our communities, the American Legion continues its tradition of strengthening America through service.
Learn more about supporting veterans in your community by visiting legion.org.
Back here to Grayson County High School where the Grayson County Cougars are getting ready to take on Edmonson County. We'll turn it over to public address announcer Brian Payton for the lineups. They're starting with Edmonson.
At forward, number 22, Braden Wall. At forward, number 30, Tyler Anderson. And at forward, number 1, Xander Bass. The head coach for Edmonson County is Brad Johnson. Tonight's starter for your Grayson County Cougars starting at guard, number 3, Braden Childress. At guard, number 32, Jack Longston. At guard, number 24, Camden Brothers. At forward, number 23, River Blanton. And at forward, number 44, Dylan Horn. Head coach for Grayson County is Travis Johnston.
Grayson County and Edmonson County, the 91st time these two teams have matched up. It's time for basketball in Litchfield. The Tobacco Bowl hits the hardwood. No tobacco stick up for grabs in this one, but still it doesn't mean that this one ain't going to be one heck of a matchup here between these two teams. I do like Mr. Spirit had been going with a blue hat. He wore it against Ohio County. Grayson County lost both those games. He had it on for the first game tonight. It was a loss for Grayson. He's gone back to the orange hat. That's a good sign if you're wearing orange and blue. The opening tip is up in the air and it is controlled by Edmonson County. And it's a bounce pass inside the lane. The shot is good right off the bat. Edmonson County. Highball gets the basket and they are on top now. 2-0. 7 minutes and 45 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. Jack Logston over to the far side to Braden Childress. Grayson County with a record of 2-2 on the season. Last time out was a loss to Ohio County. It was a game that Ohio County played extremely well and pretty much dominated from the opening tip. So the final score is 66-47 in the game. Grayson County's offense has been up and down this season, 56.2 points per game. River Blanton pacing the way. He's been playing really well for Grayson County as they get it down to him on the right block. He fades it away, 18 feet far side. Basket in and out. Rebound tapping it around, and Horn rips it away. Horn's got it. Goes up with a shot on the left side. Count the basket in. He'll go to the free throw line. Foul on the inside is called on Highball. His first and the team's first. Dylan Horn to the free throw line. His first attempts this season. Last season, he hovered at about just 55%. And the first one for the senior is nothing but net. Grayson County on top 3-2 as we approach just about 1 minute into this game. Cougars coming out with a zone full court pressure defense, setting it up as Highball drives into the near corner, jump pass, fires down to Bass. Bass dumps it off, right side layup, good in transition for Braden Wall. It's 4-3, Edmonson on top of Grayson. The all-time series, Grayson County leads at 65-25. Last time these two teams met here at the Cougar Den, it was Edmonson County that won. Off the screen, free, Braden Childress puts it in. Childress has been playing his best basketball as a Cougar. He's averaging 7.2 points per game. Straight away, Will Alexander. 6-4, Cougars on top of Grayson County as they throw it up at the rim. It's laid in. Braden Wall went up to go get it off the pass. It wasn't quite an alley-oop because it wasn't a dunk, but it was laid in at the rim, and what an offensive start for both of these teams. 6:10 to go in the first quarter. Brothers straight away for Grayson. Off to the right wing to Childress. Childress is now going to back it off and set up the offense. Travis Johnston, the 6th-year head coach for Grayson County with a record of 69-80, sets up the offense. Brothers up at the top of the key for Grayson. Bass almost got his hand in to knock it away. Logston with the right hand. Gets a screen from Blanton. Now he's going to speed up down the lane. Spins towards the middle. Flips it up right side. Blocked by the rim. Rebounded by Edmonson County. Up the far side of the floor. Nice defense by Braden Childress on Highball. It's into the near corner to Alexander, who crosses it high up to grab it. Was Bass right in front of the Cougar band. Out front, Highball setting up the point. Inside, outside now to Alexander. Right side three is up, and it is no good by Wall. Rebound low is ripped away by Bass. Bass goes up left side, blocked by Horn, but a foul is whistled on the block. And free throws will come for Xander Bass. For Dylan Horn, his first, team's first. Bass on the season, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. He's appeared in every game. Also played football for the Edmonson County Wildcats that had a pretty good season considering that they didn't win a game last year. Picked up 3 wins, made the playoffs. First free throw was no good by Xander Bass. And I mean, they lost to a team that went all the way to the Final Four of the state in Lexington Christian, who has a quarterback by the name of Cutter Bowley, who's just been offered by Alabama, Kentucky, Clemson, just a couple of D1 schools. Bass misses both free throws. Blanton gets the loose rebound for Grayson County. Gives it back to Childress, who's double-teamed in the backcourt. Childress needs to find help, has a jump pass into the middle to Logston. Logston spins it around, was almost going to fire a pass off to the right wing, but slowly just backed it off and set it up to the left wing now to Childress. 5 minutes left here in the first quarter of play. Grayson County and Edmonson County all knotted up at 6. Horn, handoff pass to Brothers off the screen. He walked with it before he could take the three. The three was no good anyways. 4:59 left here in the opening quarter. Grayson County and Edmonson County tied up at 6. Edmonson County coached by Brad Johnson in his second season this stint as the head coach of Edmonson County with a record of 18-14. Johnson was the coach of the Grayson County Lady Cougars. There's a pass inside the lane, blocked by Brothers, out of bounds, into the hands of Childress for Grayson County. Childress weaves through, spins up down the lane, dumps it off to Logston, drives near baseline, layup good for Jack Logston, gets his first basket of the game. Grayson's got the lead back at 8-6. 4.5 minutes to play in the first quarter. This has been a very exciting start to this game. Will Alexander to set things up. Gives it off the left side to Highball. Out front to Bass. Bass back to Alexander. Deep right wing three is in and out. Blanton gets the loose ball for Grayson County. Blanton weaves through. He's going to take it up at the free throw line. Jump pass in the near corner. 18-foot jumper near side. Brothers in and out. Rebounded on the floor by Edmonson County. And here come the Wildcats looking to push on their own accord. Into the near corner goes Alexander. Bounce pass to Anderson. Anderson looks to find help. Throws it high, and Bass goes high up to grab it over on the far side of the floor. Back out front to Tyler Anderson. Into the far corner to Wall. Wall crosses it to Alexander, to Bass. Out front, ball movement galore for Edmonton. Inside the lane, the floater no good. Rebounded by Logston for Grayson County. Anderson put a little bit too much on it. Here comes Logston, spins down the lane, dumps it off to Brothers at the rim, blocked by Edmonton. And the ball goes out of bounds off of Edmonton County, and it's going to stay Grayson County basketball. Substitution into the game for Grayson County is going to be the 8th grader, Caden Hanshaw. He's averaging 8.2 points and 3 rebounds per game. In for Edmonson County is Bowden Bates, senior guard, 6'2", 155, averaging 8 points and just under a rebound a game. Blanton into the near corner to Logston. Logston to the left block to Blanton, who bobbled the ball, and it's out of bounds off of Blanton. 8-6, Grayson County. And now they're going to talk over here. Andy Thomason is calling, and I missed what had happened. As Andy Thomason is bringing Braxton Highball and River Blanton together to talk something. I don't know what happened. I missed what had happened. I was looking down at my notes when it happened, and whatever it is, good action. You know what? It's good officiating. Pull them in. Let's say, you know what? I get it. There's a lot of energy in this building. It's a rivalry game early in the season. Let's take a deep breath, guys, and let's just play basketball. Right side Highball has the basketball guarded by Hanshaw. Cougars in a zone defense. 3 straight away is off the back of the iron into the hands of Logston for Grayson County. Logston at first looked like he was going to push. Instead, he's going to slow up and set things up. Screen from Horn. Logston off to the left wing to Hanshaw. Hanshaw at the free throw line. Pulls it up inside now to Horn. Horn inside the lane. He's got the basketball. It bounces off into the hands of Edmondson. Spinning around is Highball. Down the left side. Highball reverse layup. No good. Too much on it. Rebound pops out and it goes out of bounds. Saved in bounds by Childress into the hands of Blanton for Grayson. Blanton down inside. Gives it off to Childress. Shot in the lane. The shot's no good. And an offensive foul is going to be called on River Blanton. For Blanton, his first, team second. Travis Johnston pleading his case to one of the other officials. And now he's pleading it to the second official. 8-6. Grayson County on top, 2 minutes and 37 seconds left here in the first quarter. Out front, Anderson. Into the near corner, a 3 by Bates. In and out, rebound on the inside by Highball. Highball goes up, shot's good, tie game. 8-8, 2 minutes and 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Childress slowly will break the timeline. Going to set up the offense. Edmonson County in the man-to-man defense. Hand off to Hanshaw, the 8th grader. Looks back at Travis Johnston. To the right wing, Logston. Out front to Horn. Horn bounce pass inside to Blanton. Blanton gets it around the defender, lays it in on the left side. Blanton gets his first basket of the game. And Grayson County's got the lead back at 10-8. 1 minute and 45 seconds here in the first quarter. Both of these student sections are fired up. Both of these fan bases are fired up. And one of the top rivalries, not only just in this region, but in the entire state, is a 3 in the near side by Alexander is short. Horn gets the rebound for Grayson and immediately hands it off to Childress, who takes it right up the middle. Off to the right wing to Blanton. No look pass to Logston. 3, far side, little bit long. Rebounded by Wall for Edmonson County. Wall bounce pass to Bates in transition. Bates back now to Wall. Wall crosses it to the far side. Anderson has it. Takes it off to the left wing. Out front, into the corner, another chance coming, and the 3 in and out. Edmonson County not hitting any threes, but the rebound on the interior is put up and in by Tyler Anderson. 10-10 between Grayson County and Edmonson County. 55 seconds left here in the first quarter. Right side, Logston. He's double teamed, looking to find help, finds it in the far corner to Childress. Childress throws it the length of the floor, gets it into the near corner to Hanshaw. Hanshaw, he picks up his dribble, gives it to the deep on the right wing to Logston, over to Childress. Childress drives down, hands it off to Blanton, spins towards the baseline, shot's too hard. Rebounded by Anderson. 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Brad Johnson appears that he wants to hold for the final shot. 25 seconds and counting left here in the first quarter. Alexander. Right side Highball, back out to Alexander with 15 seconds left here in the first quarter. All knotted up at 10. Here in the first quarter of play. Right side Alexander. Out front now with 5 seconds into the corner. Alexander drives near baseline, dumps it up out front. Deep 3, straight away by Highball is no good. End of the first quarter, it's Grayson County 10 and Edmonson County 10. What a start here for both of these teams. This is Cougar basketball on K105.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember,
your feel better
at Midway Pharmacy.
Connection. It's the name of the game in Grayson County schools. Connection with students, with colleagues, with community, through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connections that teach, that encourage, that build confidence, that show together we can, preparing students for life, equipped with real and real-world skills for success. Together, we are GC Connected.
We start quarter number 2 from Grayson County High School. It is Grayson County 10, Edmonson County 10. You're one of the top rivalries in the Commonwealth of Kentucky. Sam Gormley with you here on the call on K105 and also via K105 Digital Productions. It'll be Grayson County basketball to start this second quarter of play. Hayden Robinson will come in, as will Landon Haycraft. Out of the timeout for Grayson County, both of their first minutes of this young game. The Hanshaw to set up the offense for Grayson. Left wing to Logston. Edmonson County sticking with their man-to-man defense. Logston in between the circles. Now it's going to back it off. The scoring was really spread out for Grayson County. Horn and Childress both had 3 points, 2 each for Blanson and Brothers for Grayson County. For Edmonson County, it was Brayton Wall and Braxton Highball who each had 4 points. Tyler Anderson rounded out the scoring with 2 points. Logston at the free throw line, spins towards the near side, loose it on the way up. But a foul is going to be called and 2 free throws will come. Foul called on Cam Campbell. His first and the team's second. To the line will be Jack Logston. The 8th grader Logston, 81.2% on the young season. And the first one is good. Grayson County's free throw percentage this season, 63.5% as a team, which is not great. But when last year you were at about 56%, you'll take it. Misses the second one, rebounded on the floor by Edmonson County. It'll be high ball to set up in between the circles. Right side wall. Into the near corner to Bass. Out front to high ball, into the near corner to Bates. Edmonson County with their first offensive possession. Deep three by high ball is short. Rebounded by Blanton for Grayson County. Remember, Blanton takes it up on the far side of the floor, angling it back here towards the near side. Got a 5-around-1 look for Grayson County. A smaller lineup out on the floor is Hayden Robinson playing the interior post, and he stands at about 6 feet tall. To the left elbow to Blanton. He pulls up 18 feet left side. It's off the back of the iron. Rebounded by Edmonson County. High ball gets it for the Wildcats. Coming up the near side of the floor. Dumps it off into the interior. Spinning it around. The shot is no good by Anderson. Both of these teams shot blazing from the field to start. They've gone ice cold. Hanshaw breaks the timeline at the logo to set up the offense for Grayson. Picks up his dribble. Bounce pass to Robinson, who just has to knock it right back to Hanshaw. Hanshaw speeds down the right lane, goes up with a shot, and an offensive foul is going to be called on Hanshaw. For Hanshaw, that is his first. Team's third. Will Alexander re-enters for Edmonson County. Dylan Horn, Braden Childress, and Camden Brothers all re-enter for Grayson County. Haycraft, Logston, and Hanshaw take a seat. 11-10, Grayson on top of Edmonson. 6 minutes left here in the first half. Right side high ball. Out front to Alexander. With the left hand, passes off to Bates. Bates back out front to Alexander, who swings it into the near corner to high ball. High ball guarded by Robinson. Edmonson just doing whatever they want. A deep three straight away is good for Edmonson County. Will Alexander from way deep on the left side to give Edmonson County a 13-11 lead. Alexander shoots 42% from three. He makes 2.5 of them a game, and that one was deep and with confidence. Horn straight away. Into the near corner to Robinson. He'll take the three, and it is off the front of the iron. Into the hands of Edmonson County, and they'll look to push. High ball in between the circles. Bounce pass to Alexander, guarded by Robinson. Back out front to Highball. Swings it off to the left side to Bates. Inside pass to out front now to Highball. Highball at the left elbow. Backs it off, looks back at Brad Johnson. As mentioned, Brad Johnson was the head coach at Grayson County from 2009 to 2014 as the girls driving down the right lane. Layup good for Will Alexander. He's on a little 5-0 run of himself. And it's 15-11, Edmonton on top of Grayson. 4 minutes and 40 seconds left here in the first half. Childress has it straight away. Drives down, pulls up, 18 feet right side. Nothing but net for Braden Childress. He's got 5. That stops the bleeding for Grayson and stops the quick 5-0 run by Edmonton, which gave them the lead. It's still 15-13. 3 left all alone, Wall, and he misses it. Childress gets the loose ball for Grayson County, and he immediately speeds up as he crosses the timeline. Childress picks it up, gives it to Brothers. Transition, left wing 3. Brothers in and out. Rebound and the follow by Blanton is good. Blanton ties it up. Camden Brothers, I don't know how that shot didn't fall in as that one bounced all the way in the rim and came all the way out. Blanton luckily there to pick it up and to follow. Near side Anderson drives in, pulls up, gets the bank on the right side from about 7 feet. Tyler Anderson's got 4 points. Edmonson County retakes the lead at 17-15. Straightaway Childress. He drives down the right lane. Kiss off the glass for Childress is no good. Rebounded by Horn. He loses the ball. Loose ball. Horn gains it back straight away. Off to the right side to Brothers. It's taken away and stolen away. Down inside. In transition. Layup no good. Missed by Wall. Grayson County gets the loose ball. Robinson off to Blankton. Grayson County's got numbers. Blankton no look pass to Childress. 3 far side is no good. Rebounded on the inside by Robinson. Put back inside. Good for Hayden Robinson. What a rebound on the inside by Hayden Robinson. It's all tied up at 17. 3:05 left here in the first half. Right side Alexander. Out front to Wall. Wall inside and the shot partially blocked and no good. Rebound tapped off into the hands of Horn for Grayson. And it's going to slow down and the Cougars are going to get the basketball. Blanton slowly crosses the timeline. 2:40. Pass to the right elbow to Childress. Childress, the floater, right side, can't get it to roll in. Rebounded by Blanton, though, underneath. Blanton immediately takes it back off, and Travis Johnston calling for the play he wants his team to run. To the right elbow to Childress. Bounce pass out front to Horn. Horn into the near corner to Blanton. Catch and shoot 3 is a little bit too long. Rebounded on the inside by Edmonson County. It's been a long stretch without a whistle here in this game. Jack Logson's been sitting waiting to come in for a while, and there's a shot on the right block. Basket good by Wall to give Edmonton the lead back. Jack Logson has been waiting to come into this game for a good couple of minutes, and Travis Johnson's going to take the timeout to put some of those substitutions. 19-17, Edmonton leads. 2:03 to go here in the first half. This is Cougar basketball on K105.
Every 3 minutes, a baby is born with a cleft, making it difficult to talk, hear, eat, and even breathe. Many won't receive the treatment they need to thrive. Through training and financial support, Smile Train gives the power of healing back to local communities so they can provide life-changing surgeries and other services at no cost to families. Help us change the world one smile at a time.
Grayson County trails Edmonson County 19-17, 2:03 left here in the first half of play. Sam Gormley with you here on the call tonight from the Cougar Den. It's getting a little toasty in here tonight. There's so many people in here that it's just the air conditioner not quite ready and not quite equipped to heat up when this is a pretty much full house tonight at the Cougar Den. Pass inside is kicked by Edmonton. They started a soccer team this year with a varsity, and I guess it's starting to wear off on them a little bit. Okay, I'll make that joke one time. One time this season, I made it. We're done. Our director, Chase Blaine, laughed. He thought it was funny. Inside the lane, the floater by Childress. Basket's good, but they call an offensive foul, I believe, on Childress. It's his first and the team's fourth. The basket is waved off. Here comes Edmonson County. That was almost over and back as Alexander has it in between the circles. 90 seconds left here in the second quarter. Over to the far side. Pass tipped. Back out front looking for help is Anderson. Anderson finds it on the far side. High ball. Drives in. Crosses it to Alexander. They leave him alone for a right wing three. The three is short. Rebound saved in bounds by the Wildcats. High ball gives it to Wall. A 10-footer near side. No good as well. Horn gets the rebound. Edmonson County's missing a lot of open shots in this game. Cougars have it. They trail by 2. About a minute to go here in the first half. Blankton deep onto the right wing to Childress. Childress with the left hand now going to back it off. 19-17, Grayson trails Edmonson. Let's see if, I don't know if Travis Johnson wants to hold for the final shot. It might be a little bit too long. Childress drives down the left lane, splits defenders, looks to hand it off, gains it back. Childress gives it off to Logston, who bobbles the pass on the far side. Logston drives in, gives it to Blankton. Free throw line jumper off the back of the iron, no good, and a foul is called on the rebound. Is it on Edmonson? We'll wait for the call. It is. It is on Braden Wall, his first, team's third. Cam Campbell re-enters now for Edmonson County. Braden Wall takes a seat. Blankton to pass in, 36.3 on the clock here in the first half. Grayson trails by 2. Right wing Horn, over to the far corner to Childress. Childress back out the Horn, swings it off the left wing to Logston, into the near corner to Brothers. Brothers off to the left side to Blankton, and now Travis Johnson is going to call his team off and hold for the final shot. We got about 15 seconds left here in the first half of play. Giving it to Logston now with 10 seconds. Grayson County has an opportunity to try and give themselves a tie or at least the lead at the half. 4 seconds. Over to the far side, Childress. Childress drives down far baseline, spins it around. They're not going to get a shot off. The end of the first half of play, it is Grayson County trailing Edmonson County 19-17. This is Cougar basketball on K105.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, at Midway Pharmacy.
You may have heard that the American Legion helps honor our fallen heroes.
Or that the American Legion helped write the GI Bill, enabling veterans to get a college education.
And yeah, you've heard us tell a good story or two.
But did you know that the American Legion does so much more for our veterans?
From advocacy on Capitol Hill to serving others in our communities, the American Legion continues its tradition of strengthening America through service.
Learn more about supporting veterans in your community by visiting legion.org.
There's choice.
This is Cougar basketball on K105.
Welcome back here to the Cougar Den, where Edmonson County leads Grayson County at the half, 19-17. This game started off on fire. So it was 6-6 about a minute and a half into the game, and since that point, the offense has been in a little bit of a struggle. Coming up on our halftime show, we will run down the scores from around the region, the scoring from this game, and we'll get you ready for half number 2. Again, your score at the half: Edmonson County leads Grayson County 19-17. This is Cougar basketball on K105.
Remember.
Honor. Teach.
Your $15 sponsorship goes to placing a wreath on the headstone of an American hero. For more information, please visit wreathsacrossamerica.org.
You may have heard that the American Legion helps honor our fallen heroes.
Or that the American Legion helped write the GI Bill, enabling veterans to get a college education.
And yeah, you've heard us tell a good story or two.
But did you know that the American Legion does so much more for our veterans?
From advocacy on Capitol Hill to serving others in our communities, the American Legion continues its tradition of strengthening America through service.
Learn more about supporting veterans in your community by visiting legion.org.
She used to dance and dream of a better life, a brighter future. Today, thanks to Children International and friends like you, she dances for the world. Together, we give children in poverty a chance to set their sights high and achieve their dreams. Learn more about Children International and join us in our life-changing work at children.org today.
Oh, stupid controller froze again.
Spending less money,
I wonder if you guys wanted me. OMG, it's McGruff!
Yes, I am.
He's not my Uncle McGruff the crime dog! He's a fake!
I am McGruff the crime dog. He is the fake, and so is that controller you're holding. It's gonna break. Let's take a bite out of crime together.
Who says you're not the fake?
Dude, you're literally missing it.
You are smart, kids. You're smart. Buy smart.
Ask Jay.
Visit brightfocus.org to learn more.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
It's Edmonson County that leads Grayson County at the half, 19-17. Try to see if we can't run down a score or two from around the region. Lady Cougars fell to the Lady Cats in game one of our doubleheader tonight by a final score of 45-37. In overtime, E-Town and Central Hardin are all knotted up at 64. That's Grayson County's next opponents. So they will play them on Tuesday at Old East Hardin Middle School. It's a school in Glendale. Score at the end of the first quarter, McLean County leads Ohio County 12-10 in boys basketball. Maybe a little bit of a surprise there. Boys basketball, Barron County on top of Warren East, 37-20. Halfway through the second quarter. There at the end of the first quarter, Owensboro Catholic leads Apollo 14-5. Try to see what other scores that we might have to bring you. Butler County did defeat Whitesville Trinity in girls basketball 59-28. That is a final score. And as I scroll through, final score in girls basketball, Owensboro Catholic all over Apollo 61-39. And with 1:05 left in overtime, an update from that Central Hardin E-Town game. It's 67-66, Central Hardin in overtime. The score that matters the most is the one we're doing right now, and that is Edmonson County 19, Grayson County 17. We'll come back, run down the scoring for the first half of play after this. This is Cougar Basketball on the Twin Lakes Best Mix K105.
Oh, stupid controller froze again.
Spending less money,
I wonder if you guys wanted me. OMG, it's McGruff!
Yes, I am.
He's not my Uncle McGruff the crime dog! He's a fake!
I am McGruff the crime dog. He is the fake, and so is that controller you're holding. It's gonna break. Let's take a bite out of crime together.
Who says you're not the fake?
Dude, you're literally missing it.
You are smart, kids. You're smart. Buy smart.
Every 3 minutes, a baby is born with a cleft, making it difficult to talk, hear, eat, and even breathe. Many won't receive the treatment they need to thrive. Through training and financial support, Smile Train gives the power of healing back to local communities so they can provide life-changing surgeries and other services at no cost to families. Help us change the world one smile at a time.
Remember,
Honor. Teach.
your $15 sponsorship goes to placing a wreath on the headstone of an American hero. For more information, please visit wreathsacrossamerica.org.
Oh, stupid controller froze again.
Spending less money,
I wonder if you guys wanted me. OMG, it's McGruff!
Yes, I am.
He's not my Uncle McGruff the crime dog! He's a fake!
I am McGruff the crime dog. He is the fake, and so is that controller you're holding. It's gonna break. Let's take a bite out of crime together.
Who says you're not the fake?
Dude, you're literally missing it.
You are smart, kids. You're smart. Buy smart.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Welcome back here to the Cougar Den. Grayson County trails Edmonson County 19-17 at the half. Writing down the scoring for the first half of play. First for Edmonson County, 6 points from Braden Wall, 5 from Will Alexander, 4 each from Tyler Anderson and from Braxton Highball. For Grayson County, it is Braden Childress that leads the way. He's got 5 points, 4 from River Blanson, 3 from Jack Logston and Dylan Horn, and 2 from Hayden Robinson. This is really entertaining first half of play. There's no other way to put it. Both teams started off like on fire, and it's really been kind of punch. It's like we've been watching a boxing match. The question is which one of these two teams is going to lay the knockout punch, and in what round is it going to come in? This could be one of these where a team comes out here firing in the second half of play and, goes up by 10, and that could do it. Or this might be one that comes down to the final play. And you know what? We've seen that once or twice when Grayson County plays Edmonson County here at the Cougar Den. In fact, I think 2 of the last 3 games that we've played here at Grayson County High School, or I guess 2 of the last 4, or something like that. I don't know. I'm an old man. I can't remember things like that. 2 of the last 5, I think, if we're being accurate, have ended on buzzer beaters. 1 by Jackson Higdon and 1 by Nolan Schartzer. Who could be that one tonight? We'll find out. Second half's next on K105.
Choose to dance and dream of a better life, a brighter future. Today, thanks to Children International and friends like you, she dances for the world. Together, we give children in poverty a chance to set their sights high and achieve their dreams. Learn more about Children International and join us in our life-changing work at children.org today.
Navigating the maze of Medicare enrollment can be a confusing and overwhelming experience. State Health Insurance Assistance Programs, or SHIP, are experts on Medicare.
I felt like this place could really help me out.
They were so nice and helpful on the phone. I really do appreciate the fact that they take us seriously.
Local, unbiased, and trusted Medicare help. Contact the SHIP office in your area to make an appointment.
Today.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
We start the second half of action between Grayson County and Edmonson County. It is the Wildcats of Edmonson on top, 19-17. What an exciting first half of play. The leading scorers for both teams, Braden Childress with 5 for Grayson, Braden Wall with 6 for Edmonson. It'll be Edmonson County basketball to start this second half of play. They'll work from right to left on your radio dial. Neither team really took this game by the horns as it went back and forth. Both teams had leads. Neither team led by more than 4, though. Xander Bass has it on the right wing. Cross-court pass leaving Alexander all open. Interior pass knocked by Childress, though, into the hands of Horn. Grayson County's going to get a steal. They're going to get their first offensive possession of half number 2 here from the Cougar Den. It'll be Braden Childress, who's the leading scorer for Grayson County right now with 5 points, who's got it. Bounce pass inside to Blanton, who spins towards the baseline. Layup's no good. Rebound out of bounds off of Grayson County, and it's going to stay Grayson County basketball. 19-17, Edmonson on top. 7:32 to play in the third quarter. Logston to pass in. Scans. And he just throws it out front. Childress goes up high to grab it. Has it in between the circles to set up the offense for the Cougars of Grayson. They do their typical 3-around-2 look. Now setting up some motion offense. Popping out front is Logston with the basketball. Has it with the right hand to set up now. Just slowly working is Grayson. Near corner brothers out front to Logston. Ball fake, drives in, reach in, fouls called on Highball. His second, team's first. Not a lot of fouls called in this game. Only 7 fouls between these two teams combined. And Highball right now is the only player in even remote foul trouble with 2. Just shows you that it was a pretty clean first half of play. Minute into the third quarter, it is 19-17, Edmonson County on top of Grayson County. Childress on the left wing. Picks up his dribble out front to Logston. 3 straight away is in and out. Rebounded by Blanton. Put back left side, blocked from behind. He gets it one more time. The third chance, no good. Another chance coming in. Brothers got it. Faded away. Good. Brothers has it in the lane. 4th time's the charm for Grayson, and it's a tie game. 19-19, 6:40 left in the third quarter. Will Alexander at the logo for Edmonson County. Into the near corner to Anderson. Pass into Bass. He falls down. The ball is thrown out of bounds off of Edmondson. Bass fell down. Threw it off of Horn. Horn spiked it back off of him, and it went out of bounds. The hometown roll for Grayson ends up helping them. All knotted up at 19, 6:20. Left here in quarter number 3. Childress on the left wing. Looks for help, finds it in between the circles with his senior counterpart, Blainson. Blainson back to Childress. Childress inside to Horn on the left block. Horn towards the middle, bodies up the defender, spins it around, shots up, no good, but he's fouled by Edmondson, and 2 free throws will come for Dylan Horn. Foul's called on Xander Bass, his first, team second of the second half of play. 2 free throws coming for the senior Dylan Horn, 1 of 1 in this game. Cougars only took 3 free throws in the first half of play. First one for Horn is too long and pounds off the back of the iron. Bowden Bates re-enters for Edmonton. Didn't score in the first half. Played about 3 or 4 minutes. Horn stares down the rim for the second free throw. It's up, and it's good. Rattles in. Grayson County's got the lead back, 20-19. 6:03 left in the third quarter. Alexander sets up the Edmonson County offense. It's a 5-out look. Motion offense. They send a man on the inside, swinging it out to Highball. Highball out front. Deep 3 by Alexander is short. He shot that one almost from the volleyball line. Grayson County got the loose ball with River Blanton. Out to the far side, Childress. Thought about the 3. Drives in, pulls up, 10 feet left side. Good! Braden Childress gets the basket. He's got 7. And Grayson County's got the lead, 22-19, 5.5 left in quarter number 3. Out front to Alexander. Edmonton County looking for a bucket. Deep 3, straight away. The answer is in by Bowden Bates. Bates shoots 35% from 3. His first one attempted today is in to tie the game and give Edmonton County their first bucket of this quarter. Logston in the lane, fades it towards the basket. The floater from 10 feet is good to answer. Back and forth these two teams go to start the third quarter of play. It's Grayson on top of Edmonton, 24-22, under 5 minutes left in quarter number 3. Out front to Anderson. Anderson inside, passing out to Alexander. Back out to Anderson straight away. Cougars back into zone defense. Over on the far side, thrown away. Grayson County basketball. As Anderson was looking for Bates, he thought Bates was going to the corner. Instead, Bates was going to the wing. And immediately after that pass was thrown, Bates patted on his chest as if to tell his teammate Anderson, that's on me. Childress running the offense. The senior point guard for Grayson County on the left wing. Out front to Logston, swings it off to Brothers right side. Thought about the 3, gives it back to Logston, off to Childress. Childress back to Logston. Logston gives it right back to Childress, over in the far corner to Blainton. No look past Childress. Childress at the free throw line, jump pass to Brothers, and an offensive foul. It's going to be called on the interior on Braden Childress. That is his second, team's first. .4:17 to go in the third quarter. 24-22. Grayson County on top of Edmonson County. Alexander in between the circles. 1-3-1 zone for Grayson. It's now morphed into more of a 3-2. Bounce pass over to the far side to Alexander. Edmonson County slowing down. Want to get a high percentage shot. They give it into the near corner. High ball. Ball fake. Drives near baseline. Tries to flip it up. Shot's no good. Rebounded by Horn. Grayson County's got numbers. Horn pass down into the passing lane. The ball's knocked around. Brothers' shot is no good. Rebound out of bounds off of Grayson County. Last touch by Childress. It'll be Edmonson County basketball. 24-22, 3:45 left in the third quarter. A little perspiration on the floor. One of the team managers, Ryan Keys, goes out to make sure to mop it up. Brad Johnson not happy with somebody, the head coach for Edmonson County. I'm not sure if he was yelling at the official or one of his players. I think it was one of his players. 3:38 left in the third quarter. Hand off to Highball, who has it in between the circles. Grayson remaining in the 3-2 zone. High ball, passes down inside. Man move to the middle, flipping it up. Right side shot by Anderson, no good. Rebounded on the interior, saved in bounds by Grayson. Logston handed it off to Blanton. Blanton jump pass left wing Childress. Childress faked the pass into the far corner, has it at the free throw line, gives it to Horn now in that far side. Horn takes one dribble out front now to Childress. Childress has that at the logo. Cougars up by 2, 3:10 to play. Into the near corner, Brothers catch and shoot three. Brothers puts it in! Camden Brothers has 5 points in the quarter, and that is the difference. Grayson County 27-22, hand in the passing lane. Childress almost gets the steal, but instead picks up the foul. For Childress, that is his third, team's second. Substitutions into the game for Grayson County. Hayden Robinson, who had a really nice rebound and putback, and Caden Hanshaw, but there's a timeout on the floor taken. 2:59 to go in the third quarter. It is Grayson County 27, Edmonson County 22. Timeout Cats will take it with them. This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
With the My Social Security account, you can request a replacement Social Security card, estimate your benefits, and more. Save time. Go online. Open a My Social Security account at ssa.gov/myaccount.
Produced at U.S. taxpayer expense.
Oh boy. What? We better get out of here. That clown is about to hit a water line.
He didn't contact 811 to mark the underground utilities.
Nope.
You saw that coming. Too bad he didn't.
Know what's below. 811 before you did.
It's Grayson County on top, 27-22, under 3 minutes left here in the third quarter of play from the Cougar Den. Great crowd, great student sections in both. This is what high school basketball in the state of Kentucky is all about. It's just, I love it. You can't beat it. Three near side out of the timeout by Bates is short, rebounded by Blanton on the interior for Grayson County. River Blanton's got it at the logo. We'll hand it off to Hanshaw, who came in right before that last stoppage of play. Hanshaw in the first half of play didn't score, did have an offensive foul. 5-out look for Grayson. Hanshaw picks up his dribble, tried to get it to Blanton, but instead it's taken away by Highball. Highball drives in, spins, shot blocked by Logston, out of bounds. What a block by Jack Logston on the interior. 2:25 left in quarter number 3. Be Braden Wall, the trigger in from underneath of his own basket. Bounce pass to the far corner, swings it out to Alexander. Alexander crosses it to Bates. Bates inside, almost taken away. Spinning in the lane is Wall, shot's no good. Rebound, bouncing around. Blanton does a great job in grabbing the basketball. He's bouncing that up into the air with his right hand and ends up coming down with it. Hanshaw in between the circles, thought about pulling up, and smartly just gives it to Blanton, who gives it right back to Hanshaw, who slows down and has it at the logo. 2 minutes left in the third quarter, 27-22. Grayson County on top of Edmonson County. Hanshaw double team, passes to Brothers deep on the right wing. Travis Johnston takes the timeout with 1:57 left here in this third quarter of play. It will just be a 30-second timeout. It's been a great basketball game. It was tied 10-10 at the end of the first quarter. Grayson County trailed by 2 at the end of the first half. It's really been everything you've been wanting. If you're a fan of Grayson County and Edmonson County and you came and you paid your admission to get in today. Score update to bring you at the end of the first quarter. Whitesville Trinity leads Butler County 16-10. It's the other 12th district game going on. I said it was either in the open or in the girls game. This district and both girls and boys are wide open. They're going to be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. And I think that's showing it here with both of the results that are having right now. Hanshaw at the top of the key, gives it to Robinson. Robinson bounce pass into Logston, who drives down the near baseline. He's fouled from behind. Tried to throw it up. Rolled around the outside of the rim. Can't go in. Rebounded by, or foul called on Highball, rather. It's his third and the team's third. Jack Logston to the free throw line, 1 of 2 in this game. He's got 5 points. 1:48 left in the third quarter. 2 free throws coming for Logston. First one, no good. Logston also a talented baseball player, and I learned yesterday, and it doesn't necessarily surprise me from looking at him on the athlete he is, talking with head football coach Brian Jones, said he's also was a pretty good football player as well. 28-22, 1:45 left in the third quarter. Grayson County on top by 6. Highball passes into the near corner to Bates. Bates back out to Highball. Highball swings it over to Alexander. Alexander's let a couple of threes go that are way deep. He crosses it into the near corner. Highball goes high up to grab it. Back off to Alexander. Alexander fires over into the far corner. Bates 3, good. Bowden Bates has got a pair of threes in the third quarter. That's the only scoring for Edmonson County. Grayson County up by 3, 28-25. 1:17 left in the third quarter. Hanshaw picks up his dribble. He's double teamed to the right elbow to Blanton. Blanton, no look pass to Brothers. Thought about the three on the right wing. Back to Blanton. Blanton passes into Logston. It bounces off of his face. Taken away by Highball. Hopefully Jack Logston's okay. That one smacked him right off the nose. Highball's got it. Under a minute to go. Passing inside to Alexander. Out front. No look pass. Inside. Cutting in. And a foul is going to be called on Logston on the interior. It's called on Jack Logston, his first, team's third. We got dueling mops now. Ryan Keys, manager for Grayson County. We got a sub into the game here for Dylan Horn. And Jason Kincaid, athletic director. They were both double teaming, getting that mop clean. Brothers is out. Horn in for him. 52.6 in the clock here in the third quarter. Edmonson's got it underneath of their own basket. High ball. Passes off. Three. Far side. Good to tie the game by Will Alexander. 28-28. Edmonson's on a 6-0 run. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Hanshaw drives in at the free throw line. Throws it away. Edmonson's going to get the basketball back. Cougars kind of falling apart in this third quarter. .30 seconds left in the third quarter. Edmonson appears that they're going to hold for the final shot. They're on a 6-0 run right now after consecutive threes. 15 seconds and counting. 5-out look for the Wildcats. Got to imagine that they're probably going to try and let a three fly. Highball's got it with 6 seconds. Horn drives him backwards. Highball spins around. Horn drives in, loses the ball. It bounces around. Hanshaw's got it. He throws it up from three-quarters court at the buzzer. It's no good. Hits off the rim. Almost put in by Hanshaw from three-quarters court at the buzzer. Your score at the end of quarter number 3, Grayson County 28, Edmonson County 28. This is Cougar basketball on K105.
You may have heard that the American Legion helps honor our fallen heroes.
Or that the American Legion helped write the GI Bill, enabling veterans to get a college education.
And yeah, you've heard us tell a good story or two.
But did you know that the American Legion does so much more for our veterans?
From advocacy on Capitol Hill to serving others in our communities, the American Legion continues its tradition of strengthening America through service.
Learn more about supporting veterans in your community by visiting legion.org.
Every 3 minutes, a baby is born with a cleft, making it difficult to talk, hear, eat, and even breathe. Many won't receive the treatment they need to thrive. Through training and financial support, Smile Train gives the power of healing back to local communities so they can provide life-changing surgeries and other services at no cost to families. Help us change the world one smile at a time.
It is Grayson County 28, Edmonson County 28 as we start the fourth quarter of play. Did you expect anything else? Grayson County, Edmonson County, and it's going to come down to the final 8 minutes at least. You never know. The last time these two teams went into overtime, got to make sure Coach Mack down there isn't listening, assistant coach for Grayson County. The Cougars call it the Miracle in Brownsville, the 2019 12th District Championship game. Left side, Childress has it to start the quarter, and Logston on the right wing. Edmonson County finished the quarter on a 6-0 run to tie the game. Logston in the lane loses the ball, and an offensive foul is going to be called on Jack Logston. He didn't even have the ball. I think that's the 5th charge called on Grayson County. If my math's right, I think Grayson County's been called for 8 fouls, and I think 5 of them are the offensive foul variety. 7:44 to go in the fourth quarter. Will Alexander over in the far corner to Bates. Bates' pass is deflected, taken back by Edmonson County. Pass inside. Logston gets his hand in on it and takes it away. 3-on-2 goes Grayson. Logston falls down with it. And there's a walk called on the far side of the floor. Jack Logston hits the deck. Immediately they're going to go clean it up. That's a tough break for Grayson. It's a good call. I mean, when you fall down, it's a travel. Cougars going to shift back into a quarter court defense. See if they're going to stick with zone or if they're going to go man-to-man. Looks like they're going man-to-man right now. So just a quarter court man-to-man defense, the traditional Travis Johnston defense. 3 straight away is good. They gave him space, and Tyler Anderson makes them pay. Edmonson County's got the lead, 31-28, 7:08 to go in the fourth quarter. In between the circles, Braden Childress has the basketball. On the left wing, he drives down the left side, picks it up, and throws it away. He thought it was tipped by Edmondson, but I guess it was not. It just was not a great pass by Childress. Blankton wasn't able to go grab it. Left wing at Edmonson County with a 3-point lead. They're on a 9-0 run dating back to the third quarter. Passing into the near corner, spinning around, the 3 by Bates is in and out. Rebound on the floor. Edmonson ends up coming down with it. Fighting it away. The shot's good for Edmonson County by Braden Wall. 11-0 run for Edmonson. Logston on the left wing. He'll take a transition 3 to answer. It's no good. Rebound on the inside by Highball. The Wildcats, outlet pass, down inside to Wall. He falls down with it, and a loose ball is going to be a jump ball. Both players going after it. And the jump ball is going to keep possession with Edmonson. Cleaning up some sweat as both players hit the floor. Edmonson County rolling right now, 33-28. Andy Thomason now talking with Travis Johnston and one of the managers. Be high ball to trigger in. And now we have a whistle blown, and I think Brian Jones, the official, went to dribble it, and when he did, he noticed there was a whole lot of sweat on the floor. Jason Kincaid, athletic director, going to get out there and tidy it up. That's what you need. Get you an athletic director that can do both. .6:13 to go. 33-28. Edmonson on top of Grayson. They throw it into Wall. Wall off to high ball, inside to Wall. Wall shot ripped away by Horn, but a foul is going to be called. Brayton Wall will go to the free throw line. And now a technical foul has been called on Brayton Wall. I believe, I don't think they called one on River Blainton either. They might have called offsetting technicals. I think River Blainton was pointing as if Wall said something, and River Blainton immediately sped right up. No, we have offsetting technicals called on Dylan Horn. No, it's just on Horn. Okay, it is. Okay, it is offsetting technicals called on Braden Wall and on Dylan Horn. So I believe since it's offsetting, it's no free throws. But there will be free throws taken by Wall because of the foul. Unless they're going to let both teams take free throws here. Kind of a weird sequence here late in this game. Offsetting technicals were called. After that technical was whistled, as Brayton Wall makes the first free throw, River Blanton ran right over to Travis Johnston and whispered something in his ear. I'm not sure what it was, and that was air ball on the free throw. The jump ball now here should be Grayson County basketball. So since it's a double offsetting technical, the two free throws were the correct call because it was on the foul. And now Grayson County's going to get it after the offsetting technicals. So it's 34-28 Edmonson. Grayson County in a major scoring drought. They need a bucket. Horn straight away with the basketball into the near corner to Logston. Logston drives in, pulls up, 10-foot floater is too long. Rebounded on the floor by Childress, putting it up, loses it, gains it back, goes up with a shot, he's fouled, and count the basket. Childress will go to the line to try and convert on the and one. Fouls whistled on Bates, his first, team's fourth. That is a huge, or correction, that's team's fifth. Camden Brothers re-enters, Hayden Robinson comes out. Childress will go to the line to try and convert on the and one. He's 1 of 1 from the free throw line this season. Well, now the officials are talking something else over. Not really sure what this is about. Brad Johnson talking with the official Andy Thomas, and he's not happy. And because of that, we're waiting on this last free throw. Edmonson County parent is also talking to one of the officials. So here comes Childress to try and convert on the and one. This would make it a 3-point game. It is up, and it is short, no good. Rebound out of bounds off of Edmonson County. So it'll be Grayson County basketball underneath. 34-30, Edmonton on top of Grayson, 5:46 to go. Jack Logston to trigger in from underneath of his own basket. There's a ton of sweat on this floor. It's almost like we got a swimming pool out there. Sub into the game, Xander Bass in place of Bowden Bates. Logston to pass in for Grayson. 5:46 to go. Cougars trail by 4. Scans once, and we have a whistle blown away from the ball. A foul's called on River Blanton. I missed it. He calls an offensive foul. For Blanton, that's his second, team 7th. It's player control, though. There's no free throws, but free throws the remainder of the game for Edmonton. Bass comes out. Bates goes in. Travis Johnston didn't complain at all, which makes me think that it was a good call. I missed it, though. I was watching the ball. 34-30. 5:40 to go. Right side shot out of bounds as it goes off the hands of Highball. And again, offense, defense, substitutions. It's never too early to do that in a district game. Braden Childress will break the timeline. 5.5 to go in the fourth quarter. 34-30. Edmonson County on top of Grayson. Right wing Logston out front to Childress. Swings it off to the left wing to Brothers. Back outside to Childress. In between the circles. Right side Blanton. Blanton into the near corner to Logston. Inside to Horn. He's fouled from behind. And that is going to stay on the floor. The next free throw will be shots. For Highball, that is his 4th. Team 6th. Ball stays on the floor. Be Logston to pass in. Throws it in. Horn runs it down straight away. Horn into the corner to Logston. Logston drives in, spins towards the baseline, fades it away. The shot's no good. Good look for Logston, but it was left short. Edmonton has a chance to add to their 4-point lead. 5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Right side Alexander. Out front to Bass. Bass crosses it off to Alexander. Alexander now throws it, and running down underneath of it was Highball. Highball guarded by Horn. Straight away with the basketball, 4:44 to go. Hand in on the lane. Childress gets it and takes it away. Childress weaving through. Fouled at the top of the key, no whistle. Childress jump pass into Logston. Double teamed on the right block. Shots up. No good. Rebound tapped off, and it's run down by Childress in the far corner. Childress has it at the free throw line. Now backs it off and smartly just sets up the offense. Jack Logston comes up limping as Childress floater inside the free throw line. Off the back of the iron, no good. Rebounded by Alexander on the inside for Edmonson County. Alexander up the far side of the floor. Grayson County's next foul again would be free throws for Edmonson County. As it's off into the near corner to Highball. Grayson County's getting good looks. They're just not knocking them in. 4 round 1 look for Edmonton. Now they go 3 round 2. High ball to Bass. Bass back to high ball. Into the near corner to Alexander. Alexander back out front now to high ball. High ball thought about getting it inside. Back to Alexander, left wing, bounce pass inside to Wall. Wall back to Alexander, bouncing it out front to high ball. Thought about taking the deep three from the volleyball line, now holds it off. Edmonson is in no hurry whatsoever, and I don't know that you necessarily blame him. 3:35 to go, pass inside, knocked around. Childress comes down with a loose ball, an outlet pass to Logston. Logston drives in, goes up with a shot, and shot's no good. Nice defense by Edmonson on the inside. They throw it away now on the rebound after getting it. Childress inside the ball to Brillianton, who splits defenders, loses the ball, and it's taken away by Edmonson, and a foul is going to be called on Jack Logston. That'll be free throws now for Edmonson County. His third, team's eighth. Bowden Bates will come into the game. Xander Bass to the line, 1 of 2 from the free throw line this season, but he missed both of his free throws in the first half of play. It's 1 in the bonus, and it is good. It bounced up the back of the iron, straight up into the air, and fell right inside. Bass. Second free throw is good. He makes them both. Edmonson County is up by 6, 36-30. 3:20 to go here in today's game. Childress in between the circles. Off to the right wing to Brothers. Out front to Childress. Swings it off to Logston in the left wing. Inside to Blanton. Blanton drives far baseline. Hands off to Brothers at the rim. Brothers lays it in. Timeout on the floor taken by Travis Johnston. 36-32. 3:06 to go. This is Cougar basketball on K105.
Here's a simple truth about higher education.
If pursuing your purpose, doing what you really care about matters.
If having a rewarding career matters.
If a better financial future for you and your family matters.
Then higher education matters. A brighter future is within your reach. Find out how at kyhigheredmatters.org. Brought to you by this station and the Kentucky Broadcasters Association.
Grayson County trails Edmonson County 36-32, 3:06 to go in the basketball game. What a great game this has been. Travis Johnston takes the timeout. Neither team has been able to land that knockout punch. Edmonson County has had the edge in the second half of play, but not by much. The Edmonson County ball out of the timeout. 3:06 to go. Cougars going to shift back into that half-court defense. 3 minutes to go, 36-32. Edmonson on top of Grayson County. Bates has it. Gets it out front to Alexander. Has it at the logo. Over to high ball, deep on the right wing. Back off to Alexander, who has it at the volleyball line. He will shoot it from anywhere on the floor. He's similar to Keegan Sharp, where he's got the green light no matter what. Out front to Alexander, gets around the defender, gives it off to Bates. Bates' pass inside, knocked away and taken in out of bounds off the hand of Tyler Anderson. And a turnover for Edmonton is going to give Grayson County the basketball back. Bates comes out. Xander Bass comes back in. 2:38 to go. Grayson County down by 4. They have the basketball. It'll be Childress. Passes off to the right wing to Brothers. Bounce pass into the near corner to Horn. Horn back to the right wing to Brothers. Out front to Logston, off to Childress on the left wing. Childress drives in, back to Logston. Ball fake straight away, back to the left wing now to Childress. Childress out front to Logston, back to Childress. Childress bounce pass into Blanton. Blanton spins towards the baseline, goes up, loses the ball. Brothers is there to clean it up, and he's fouled as he goes up to shoot. Xander Bass, I believe, will pick up the foul. That is his second, team 7th. 2 free throws will come for Camden Brothers. He's 3 of 6 from the free throw line this season. These are 2 huge free throws for the senior. Brothers, first free throw, no good, in and out. The second one coming for Camden Brothers. This would make it a 3-point game. He lets it fly, and it is no good. He misses them both. Edmonson County gets the rebound. That is tough for Grayson County, especially with no time on the clock. Pass off to the right wing to Highball. Highball crosses to Bass, who has to go high up to grab it. Bass quickly double team, passes out to Alexander straight away, gives it off to Highball. 2 minutes to go, 36-32. Grayson County trails by 4 points. Out front to Highball. Edmonson County playing keep away right now. They throw it to Bass on the left wing. Bass, bounce pass inside to Wall. Wall gets around the defender. Blocked by Horn at the rim. What a block by Dylan Horn coming in. Cougars have the basketball. 1:38 to go in the fourth quarter. Right side Brothers out front to Logston. Swings it off to the left wing to Childress. Back out front to Logston. Thought about the three. Gives it to Brothers on the right side. Brothers look to get it inside to Blanton. Off to Logston. Logston drives down. Gets it off to the right wing. Brothers, three up. No good short. Rebounded by Edmonson County. 1:20 to go. It's 36-32. Edmonson County on top of Grayson County. Pressure coming now for Grayson. And a foul is going to be called on Dylan Horn. And to the line will be Will Alexander. That'll be his fourth. Team's ninth. 1-1 will come from Will Alexander, who is 3 of 7 from the free throw line this season. Horn comes out. Hayden Robinson comes in. Alexander shooting 1 in the bonus. The free throw is up, and it is good. He gets the shooter's roll. Edmonton's had a couple of those that have touched every part of the rim and gone in. Second free throw is good. He makes them both. Edmonson County is up 38-32. 1:14 to go. Grayson County needs a bucket. They don't need a three necessarily just quite yet. Left wing Logston, he drives far baseline, goes up, floater, no good, short, rebounded by Edmonson, and a foul on Logston is going to send the Wildcats to the free throw line. That is his fourth, team's 10th. Tyler Anderson to the free throw line to shoot 2. Anderson, a 64.3% free throw shooter. He's got 7 points in the game. He has 2 free throws coming. First one, no good. That keeps it a 2-possession game with 1:04 to go. Second one, Anderson misses them both. The window is still there for Grayson County. 1 minute to go, 38-32. Cougars trail. Blanton down the right side, goes up with a shot. It is good, and an offensive foul is called on River Blanton. For Blanton, that's his third. River Blanton trying to plead his case to the official. Travis Johnston letting the official have it as well. That's a really tough call. That's a really tough call. Anderson trapped in the backcourt, and a touch foul's called on Horn. He'll foul out of the game with 4 points. And free throws will come again for Will Alexander. He made his last 2. Hayden Robinson enters. Alexander to the line. Shot is up, and it is good. (39-32), 50 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. It is no good. 7-point Grayson County deficit, 39-32. Blanton spins down the lane, goes up with a shot. It's good. At the rim for River Blanton. Timeout taken by Travis Johnston. It'll be a 30-second timeout. Nope, it'll be a full timeout. We'll take it with him. 42.6 seconds to go. It's Cougar basketball on K105.
Every 3 minutes, a baby is born with a cleft, making it difficult to talk, hear, eat, and even breathe. Many won't receive the treatment they need to thrive. Through training and financial support, Smile Train gives the power of healing back to local communities so they can provide life-changing surgeries and other services at no cost to families. Help us change the world one smile at a time.
Connection. It's the name of the game in Grayson County schools. Connection with students, with colleagues, with community, through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connections that teach, that encourage, that build confidence, that show together we can, preparing students for life, equipped with real and real-world skills for success. Together, we are GC.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
42.6 seconds to go. Grayson County trails Edmonson County 39-34. And it will be Edmonson County basketball out of the timeout by head coach Travis Johnston. Edmonson County can run the baseline. It'll be Will Alexander to pass in. And he throws it the length of the floor. There, wide open is Xander Bass, who lays it in on the right side. The basket's good. Great call by Edmonson County. It's a 7-point game. Grayson County's got to start maybe thinking about a three. Blanton drives in. Shot's good on the right side. River Blanton trying to take over down the stretch of this game. Quickly into the backcourt. A foul is going to be called, and they're going to send Will Alexander back to the line, as it is a 4-point game at 40-36. Alexander to shoot two. The foul was called on Hanshaw. That was his second. And his first free throw good by Alexander. Logston back in, Robinson out. It's a 5-point game now, 28.6 seconds to go. Second free throw by Anderson's no good off the back of the iron. Rebound is on the floor. Loose ball. Edmonson somehow comes down with it. Anderson's got it, and he's fouled. That might do it. For Hanshaw, that'll be his third foul. Anderson will shoot two. First one is good for Anderson. Edmonson County now up by 6 at 42-36. The second one is good. He makes that. 44-36, 23.8 seconds to go. Blanton spins down the lane, loses the ball. Edmonson County's got it. And a reach-in foul is called, and that might do it. Edmonson County looks like they're going to come into Grayson County and pick up a win against the Cougars. As Jack Logston fouls out of the game, he fouls out with only 6 points. The offense just wasn't here for Grayson tonight at all. It's Alexander back to the free throw line to shoot two. 18 seconds to go. The first free throw is good. He gets the shooter's roll. Second free throw is good. Brad Johnson takes a timeout. We're going to keep it here as Edmonson County leads by 10 points with 18 seconds to go at 46-36. Edmonson County will host Hart County on Tuesday, or rather on Monday, where Grayson County will travel to Central Hardin on Tuesday via 7 o'clock tip-off Central Time from Old East Hardin Middle School in Glendale. And then the Cougars will be back home on Friday, a week from tonight, as they will host Adair County. Out of the timeout for your Edmonson County. Really, there's no point to even play defense. 10 points, down by 10 with 18 seconds to go. That's going to be a real tough margin to come up. They're going to roll it in. Blainton will pick it up at the half-court line with 18 seconds to go. Blainton on the right wing into the near corner. Hanshaw back off to Blainton. Right wing three is up. It's off the back of the iron, no good. Rebounded by Edmonson County, and that will do it. As Blainton is going to foul. It's his fourth. And to the line to close it out will be Braxton Highball. He will shoot two. 6.3 seconds to go. Coming up, we'll have our fifth quarter show. We'll run down the scores from around the region. The scores from this game. We'll talk to head coach of the Cougars, Travis Johnston. Shots up, no good by Highball. Highball in the season, 6 of 10 on free throws now after that one. Second one is good by Highball. 6.3 on the clock. Edmonson County will win the game as Blainton comes down the near side with 3 seconds. Blainton into the corner to Hanshaw. Hanshaw back to Blainton. 3 at the buzzer is good. It doesn't matter. Edmonson County wins 47-39. River Blainton's 3 at the buzzer, again, does not matter. We'll come back, wrap it up after this. Again, your final score, Edmonson County 47, Grayson County 39. This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
You may have heard that the American Legion helps honor our fallen heroes.
Or that the American Legion helped write the GI Bill, enabling veterans to get a college education.
And yeah, you've heard us tell a good story or two.
But did you know that the American Legion does so much more for our veterans?
From advocacy on Capitol Hill to serving others in our communities, the American Legion continues its tradition of...
Every 3 minutes, a baby is born with a cleft, making it difficult to talk, hear, eat, and even breathe. Many won't receive the treatment they need to thrive. Through training and financial support, Smile Train gives the power of healing back to local communities so they can provide life-changing surgeries and other services at no cost to families. Help us change the world one smile at a time.
Navigating the maze of Medicare enrollment can be a confusing and overwhelming experience. State Health Insurance Assistance Programs, or SHIP, are experts on Medicare.
I felt like this place could really help me out.
They were so nice and helpful on the phone. I really do appreciate the fact that they take us seriously.
Local, unbiased, and trusted Medicare help. Contact the SHIP office in your area to make an appointment.
Remember.
Honor. Teach.
Your $15 sponsorship goes to placing a wreath on the headstone of an American hero. For more information, please visit Wreaths Across America.
Hi, can I help you?
I just wanted to say thank you. Bye.
Can I help you?
Yeah, just wanted to say thanks.
For what?
For all the money that's been flying out of your drafty windows and doors this winter. It's just so generous of you. So, we wanted to say thanks.
We?
Yeah, the whole neighborhood's here.
Stop throwing your money out the window. Visit us at Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield.
We know windows and doors.
The builder's choice.
Oh boy.
What?
We better get out of here. That clown is about to hit a water line.
He didn't contact 811 to mark the underground utility.
Oh, stupid controller froze again.
Spending less money, so...
if you guys want to... OMG, it's McGruff.
Yes, I am.
He's not my Uncle McGruff, the crime dog. He's a fake.
Oh! I am McGruff, the crime dog. He is the fake, and so is that controller you're holding. It's gonna break. Let's take a bite out of crime together. Who says you're not the fake?
Dude, you're literally missing it all.
You are smart, kids. You're smart. Buy smart.
Grayson County falls tonight to Edmonson County by a final score of 47-39, as this is the fifth quarter show here on K105. Sam Gormley back here with you in the Cougar Den as Edmonson County picks up both of the games here in this doubleheader. I mean, it was a couple of great games that we saw here today. Edmonson County pulls away at the end. You're going to see the final score of 8 points. This game was a lot closer than that. It was the free throws down the stretch for Edmonson County that pulled it away. I mean, this is a 4-point game for pretty much the entirety of this game. Coming up on our fifth quarter show, we are going to run down the scores from around the region, the scores from this game, and we'll talk to the head coach of the Cougars, Travis Johnston, get his thoughts on this matchup and more. Again, your final score tonight, Grayson County falls to Edmonson County by a final score of 47-39. We'll come back, have more after this. This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
She used to dance and dream of a better life, a brighter future. Today, thanks to Children International and friends like you, she dances for the world. Together, we give children in poverty a chance to set their sights high and achieve their dreams. Learn more about Children International and join us in our life-changing work at children.org today.
Remember.
Honor. Teach.
Your $15 sponsorship goes to placing a wreath on the headstone of an American hero. For more information, please visit wreathsacrossamerica.org.
Hi, can I help you?
I just wanted to say thank you. Bye.
Can I help you?
Yeah, just wanted to say thanks.
For what?
For all the money that's been flying out of your drafty windows and doors this winter. It's just so generous of you. So, we wanted to say thanks.
We?
Yeah, the whole neighborhood's here.
Stop throwing your money out the window. Visit us at Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield.
We know windows and doors.
The builder's choice.
Every 3 minutes, a baby is born with a cleft, making it difficult to talk, hear, eat, and even breathe. Many won't receive the treatment they need to thrive. Through training and financial support, Smile Train gives the power of healing back to local communities so they can provide life-changing surgeries and other services at no cost to families. Help us change the world one smile at a time.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Welcome back here to Grayson County High School, where the Grayson County Cougars fall to Edmonson County by a final score of 47-39. Try to see if we can't run down a score or two from around the region while we're at it, and we wait for Coach Johnston to come. Boys final, Owensboro Catholic defeats Apollo 61-46. See if we can't do here as we continue to scroll through here. Barron County and boys defeats Warren East 72-63. Again, final score there. At the half, Whitesville Trinity leads Butler County 37-27. Lady Cougars fell earlier tonight to Edmonson County. Owensboro all over Davis County 88-62. That is a final score. And that appears most of the final scores that I have going through of the good scroll. Try to see here if we can't refresh it one more time. I'm trying to see if I can't find an update from that Central Hardin E-Town game. At the last we brought it to you, it was in overtime, and Central Hardin was up by 1 because Central Hardin is Grayson County's next opponent coming up on, that'll be on Tuesday. As I don't see one just yet, we'll try to keep on looking for that, as that'll be it'll be a good test for Grayson to try and see what they can't do to come back and bounce back from this performance. But still, I'm sure that this one's gonna sting. If you're wearing Cougar orange and blue tonight, it is really going to sting. There's just no other way to put it. As I scroll through here, I'm not seeing any score updates from the final score of that game, as I'll try one more outlet here to try and see if I can't do it. And I do see here Central Hardin has defeated Elizabethtown 70-66 in overtime. That's a final score. That's Grayson County's next opponent. It doesn't get any easier. And listen, Adair County, last time I checked as well, I believe they're undefeated, at least when I checked a couple of days ago. So, I mean, it does not get any easier for this Cougar team. Okay, Adair County lost to Campbellsville tonight by 9 points, who Grayson County lost to last week. Read into that what you want. But it doesn't get any easier for Grayson County, and I'm not by no means calling this an easy game tonight against Edmonson County. Anytime you play the Cats, you know you're in for a tough battle. Coming up, we'll hopefully get a chance to talk to the head coach of the Cougars, Travis Johnson, and have a little bit more. Again, your final score tonight, Edmonson County defeating Grayson County 47-39. This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help,
together we can, preparing students for life, equipped with real and real-world skills for success. Together, we are GC Connected.
Remember.
Honor. Teach.
Your $15 sponsorship goes to placing a wreath on the headstone of an American hero. For more information, please visit wreathsacrossamerica.org.
Oh, stupid controller froze again.
Spending less money,
I was wondering if you guys wanted me. OMG, it's McGruff!
Yes, I am.
He's not my Uncle McGruff the crime dog. He's a fake.
I am McGruff the crime dog. He is the fake, and so is that controller you're holding. It's gonna break. Let's take a bite out of crime together.
Who says you're not the fake?
Dude, you're literally missing it.
You are smart, kids. You're smart. Buy smart.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Cougars fall tonight to Edmonton County by the final score of 47-39. Take a look at the schedule for the next week plus. It's coming up on Tuesday. We will be traveling with the Cougar boys as they will be playing against Central Hardin. Now, an important note for that game. If you're going to be making the trip, if you make the trip and drive to Central Hardin High School, I'm going to tell you this, you're going to be disappointed because there isn't going to be any basketball that's going to be played there at Central Hardin High School, at least not between Grayson County and Central Hardin. Instead, you're going to want to go to Old East Hardin Middle School, which is in Glendale off of College Street. You'll be able to find the address on that. We'll make sure that we post that and everything. That's where that game will be on Tuesday. The Lady Cougars will play Hart County on Tuesday. Important note for that game. That game was originally scheduled for 7 o'clock Central. It is now a varsity-only game, and they're going to play that at 5:30 Central. So again, Lady Cougars will play Hart County at 5:30 Central on Tuesday. We will not have a broadcast of that game because we'll be with the Cougar boys on Tuesday as they will travel to East Hardin Middle School, Old East Hardin Middle School, to play Central Hardin. Then on Friday, Cougar boys will be back here at the Cougar Den as they will host Adair County. That will be a 7:30 tip-off here from Grayson County High School. Last time Grayson County played Adair County, anybody know? Anybody know? I'm sure Travis Johnston very much remembers. That was the 2009 Sweet 16, where Grayson County picked up the win against Adair County. We'll come back, talk to Coach Johnson after this. Cougar Basketball on K105.
She used to dance and dream of a better life, a brighter future. Today, thanks to Children International and friends like you, she dances for the world. Together, we give children in poverty a chance to set their sights high and achieve their dreams. Learn more about Children International and join us in our life-changing work at children.org today.
Every 3 minutes, a baby is born with a cleft, making it difficult to talk, hear, eat, and even breathe. Many won't receive the treatment they need to thrive. Through training and financial support, Smile Train gives the power of healing back to local communities so they can provide life-changing surgeries and other services at no cost to families. Help us change the world one smile at a time.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind, and when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, at Midway Pharmacy.
Remember.
Honor. Teach.
Your $15 sponsorship goes to placing a wreath on the headstone of an American hero. For more information, please visit wreathsacrossamerica.org.
Score where the Grayson County Cougars fall to Edmonson County tonight by a final score of 47-39. Joined now by the head coach of the Cougars, head coach Travis Johnston. And coach, we've talked a couple of times this season about your team getting off to slow starts. Really, for the most part, your team got off to a decent start over the first, because what was it, 6-6, about, 90 seconds into the game?
Yeah.
And then the offense kind of stalled for the remainder of that. Was that props to Edmonton, on you all, a mix of everything? Or what was kind of the offense of 39 points after 6 through the first, whatever it was? It's hard to tell. I know you haven't watched the film.
Yeah, combination of a lot of things. I think that I need to find a better job of putting lineups in that work a little bit better. I mean, they did exactly what we kind of thought they would. We thought they'd pack it in. Double river. If anybody doesn't double river, they're stupid, because and I don't care to say that on here and to get it all out there, because if you watch us, you should double river. But the thing with that is River's a great passer, and he's a willing passer, and we still are not moving off of him enough. And maybe I got to find some things that will help those guys move instead of just saying cut, and maybe put in some sets or things like that. But it's a combination of everything. They played good defense. They kept us in front. They took some great charges on us. We got to learn to jump stop in the lane, and then they made their free throws at the end. So I told them I thought if we kept them to under 40 that I thought we would win, and obviously we wouldn't have with the way we scored. But we got to find better offense, from the outside a little bit, and we got to find some ways to still play through River but get other guys involved.
I thought the guy that might have played the best game, at least from my vantage point, I thought Braden, especially in those first 3 quarters, was really good. He was getting his hands in on passing lanes. Yeah. He was distributing. He was doing everything you want in your senior point guard.
Yeah, I thought Braden did well. He's going to have to jump stop in the lane. We talked about it for 2 days, and if you drive in the lane with the ball and you breathe on them, they're going to fall down. You got to jump stop. All right, you have to make sure you know what you're doing in there, and not just Braden, but we did it a couple times that were costly for us. But I thought Braden played well. I thought he got some good deflections. I thought Hayden played really well coming in off the bench.
He had the one rebound and put back inside.
Yep. I thought he played great in the JV game last night, and I thought he played really hard tonight. And other than that, I mean, Camden was okay in spurts. We got to get Jack more involved somehow. We got to get Dylan going, if not offensively, at least to be a post presence. He made a great move down there and got fouled in the second half. But we're not clicking. But, you look at it and everybody thinks the sky's falling. You lost the district game, blah, blah, blah. If anything's told you anything about the last, all 5 years I've been here, is that your seeds ain't going to matter much in this district.
Especially this year.
Until somebody loses a lot of players and has to rebuild, in a similar way that we had to, even though we had Nolan Schartzer his senior year. Until that happens, it's not going to matter who you play, because anybody can beat you on any night. It's at Edmonson County. So most of the time I think that your seeding does matter. You always want the 1 seed because it means you win games. But at the end of the day, right now, I'm not so sure it matters. But I think we have a high ceiling. Is the point I was trying to get to. I think we have a lot of room to grow. I'm not sure. I think in the district we have the highest room to improve as the season goes on, but we got to lock in and do that.
Well, if my memory serves me right, I think the 1 seed hosted last year, and I think the 4 seed beat them.
Yeah.
And is my memory right there?
Yeah,
it's a little fuzzy. I'm getting old. I think it happens there. You're mentioning improving, and I know this is kind of a loaded question, might be better suited for a pregame as well. But if you had to whittle that down to like 2 or 3 things that immediately come to mind that we need this to fix, what's coming to mind?
Spencer Langdon. That's the first thing that comes to mind.
I was telling Chase that I think Keegan Sharp would be the X factor on this team.
What people maybe that's watching us, or people that I don't know if any of the district teams saw us this year, he was our second best player all summer. And I know we didn't have Jack and didn't have Dylan, didn't have Camden. Maybe Jack would have been pretty good in the summer, because obviously he's a good player. But River wasn't there the last week of the summer, and we played 4 games, and Spencer was our leading scorer, and it wasn't even close. He's a legit 40 to 43-point shooter, a percent three-point shooter. He scores at all 3 levels, and he's a tough kid, even though he's a little small. So number 1 is Spencer Langdon, and hopefully he's back soon, sooner rather than later. But other than that, it's just got to be. I thought our practice was terrible yesterday. I thought we were too lackadaisical. I thought we were too loose. It's sometimes a good thing to be loose, but I didn't think it was a good thing yesterday. We have won 4 out of 5 districts since I took over. Every team in the district wants to beat us. They circle the game. They want to play us. They want to beat us because we've won 4 out of 5. And I don't think we got a full grasp of that as far as when we go to play one of them or they come here, that they're locked in. And if we locked in, I think we got a great chance to win each of the games. But I thought they were more locked in, and we played hard, but I feel like they wanted it just a little bit more tonight.
Coming up on Tuesday, you've got a game against Central Hardin at Old East Hardin Middle School. I saw a picture of that gym, actually really cool. It's a really old gym that you get to play in. Obviously, that could change a little bit of things, just being a little different, something different. They played E-Town tonight, and in overtime, the final score was 70-66. They defeated E-Town. Decker's a heck of a ball player. Already committed to Liberty, I believe, D1 school, a good D1 school as well. And then next Friday, you got an Adair County team that they lost tonight to Campbellsville by 8 or 9 points, but really solid team. I feel like before leading into the holiday tournaments where you've got kind of some different opponents, especially some that you know nothing about, I know that. But how do you take these 2 games next week, moving into that holiday tournament, to keep on getting better?
Well, maybe no. I was going to say maybe that I should lighten up a little bit on the schedule, but it's just not my philosophy. I don't believe it. I believe that all these games that we play now, that we go through bumps and bruises, I believe it gets us ready for the tournament, and maybe it does. Maybe it has nothing to do with it. I don't know. But in my mind, I firmly believe that is the case, and we're playing arguably the best team on our schedule Tuesday with Central Hardin. 2 guys shooting over 55% from 3, 6'7" kid inside that's going to play college ball somewhere, a D1 point guard who is one of the 2 that shoot over 55% from 3. It's going to be tough, but I like tough, and I think our guys like tough too. I'd much rather play a team like this than to go play home schools or charter schools or teams like that have won 2 games or anything like that. And maybe it builds confidence, but you can learn a lot through playing a tough team. So we just got to compete. We got to figure out what's going to work for us, and that starts on me. I haven't done a very good job, so I got to get back to work starting when I get home and make sure we have us ready for Tuesday.
Coach, I appreciate it. We'll see you on Tuesday.
Thanks.
That's head coach Travis Johnston. We'll wrap it up after this. It's Cougar basketball on K105.
She used to dance and dream of a better life, a brighter future. Today, thanks to Children International and friends like you, she dances for the world. Together, we give children in poverty a chance to set their sights high and achieve their dreams. Learn more about Children International and join us in our life-changing work at children.org today.
You may have heard that the American Legion helps honor our fallen heroes.
Or that the American Legion helped write the GI Bill, enabling veterans to get a college education.
And yeah, you've heard us tell a good story or two.
But did you know that the American Legion does so much more for our veterans? From advocacy on Capitol Hill to serving others in our communities, the American Legion continues its tradition of strengthening America through service. Learn more about supporting veterans in your community by visiting legion.org.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Grayson County falls tonight to Edmonson County 47-39, falling to 2-3 on the season, 0-1 in 12th district play. Running down the scoring from this game, first for Edmonson County, Will Alexander led the way. He had 16 points. 9 points for Braden Wall, 7 points for Tyler Anderson, 6 for Bowden Bates, 5 for Braxton Highball, and 4 for Xander Bass. For Grayson County, River Blanson led the way. He had 11 points. Braden Childress added 9, 7 from Camden Brothers, 6 from Jack Logston, and 4 from Dylan Horn. Grayson County falling to that 2-3 record on the season. The Lady Cougars lost earlier tonight as well. Again, our schedule for next week on Tuesday, we'll be going to Old East Harton Middle School, where the Cougars will take on Central Harton. Really, really good team from the 5th region. We'll be there for the coverage of that game. 7 o'clock Central Time will be the start time of that game, so our coverage will begin at about 6:40. Lady Cougars will play 5:30 on Tuesday at Hart County. No coverage of that game because, sadly, we can't be in both places just quite at once. And then we'll be back here on Friday. Cougar boys will take on Adair County here at home, 7:30 tip-off of that game. And then on Saturday, we'll make the trip to North Hardin Christian School. The Lady Cougars will play that game, I believe that's a 2 o'clock tip, maybe, Central, something like that. We'll find out. We'll talk more about it next week, and we'll let you all know all about it. That'll wrap up our coverage tonight. I want to thank our very talented K105 Digital Productions crew for all of their hard work, Trey Cook, Alex Cook, and Chase Blaine. So for them, on a night where the Lady Cougars and Cougars fall in a doubleheader to Edmonson County, this is Sam Gormley saying, so long, everyone.